Stardew Valley is one of those games that I've always known about, but somehow never really played. It's one of those games people talk about less like a product and more like a place. So for this first run, I wanted to start a fresh save, go in completely blind, and see what Stardew Valley feels like for the very first time. Hey guys, welcome back to First Run, and today we've got Stardew Valley. The first thing that stood out to me about this game wasn't the farming, or the mechanics, or even the pixel art. It was the peace. Stardew Valley doesn't rush you. It doesn't push you towards your goal, or demand that you play efficiently. It just gives you time. Time to explore, time to experiment, and time to settle in. On the surface, this game is simple. You plant crops, water them, harvest them, and slowly expand what your farm can do. But pretty quickly, you realise how many systems are layered underneath. Fishing, mining, relationships, upgrading tools, managing energy, and constantly deciding how to spend time in each day. I found myself making small decisions constantly. Do I clear more land? Talk to villagers? Push deeper into the mines, or just wander and see what happens? And none of those choices are wrong, they just lead to different stories. The world feels small, but incredibly intentional. You start to recognise paths, remembering routes, and learning where things are without checking the map. Over time, it stops feeling like a game world and starts feeling like a routine. Morning chores, a walk into town, maybe a trip to the mines before sunset. It's quiet in a really comforting way. The villagers play a huge role in that feeling. At first, they're just faces you pass by, but slowly you start to recognise schedules, habits, and little personality traits. Even during my first run, I caught myself noticing patterns. Who hangs around town? Who disappears during rain? And who always seems busy? It makes the town feel lived in. The music ties everything together. It never tries to steal focus, it just gently supports whatever you're doing. Fishing by the water, walking home late at night, standing still, watching the sky change. It's the kind of soundtrack that makes ordinary moments feel meaningful. So after my first few hours with Stardew Valley, here are my first run ratings. I'm going to give the gameplay an 8.5 out of 10. The visuals a 9 out of 10. The difficulty a 9 out of 10. 10 stars meaning it's a very easy game. And the vibes a 9.5 out of 10. Which gives Stardew Valley an overall first run score of 9 out of 10. Stardew Valley doesn't try to impress you all at once. It earns your attention slowly. It feels less like a challenge to conquer and more like a place to return to. Even after just this first session, I can already see why people spend hundreds of hours here. And I didn't see everything, and I didn't do everything, but I definitely will keep playing, and I understand why this game is so popular. Thanks for watching.